Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc Schlock by request where, well, it looks like we're going to continue on with Schlock Week for one more day. The thing is, earlier this week I got a request to review the movie Two-Headed Shark Attack from fellow YouTuber You and Your Horror Movies, and tomorrow we're gonna wind up Schlock Week with an extra day where I'm going to be reviewing the movie that 4 different YouTubers actually asked to review. So let's get on with our review of Two-Headed Shark Attack, where it's a movie about a bunch of college students who are out on a boat trip. The boat winds up hitting a dead shark, which causes the boat to stall where it's at. So this one teacher's wife, I guess, decides to stay on the boat for a little while, and he and all the other students go to this, well, they call it an atoll, but it looks more like an island. I don't know what the difference is between the both of them. And it turns out the thing is sinking. Well, obviously, some of the students did not study Horror Movies 101 when a few of them go off to have a little fun, and the two-headed shark goes up and eats them. Well, that's pretty much what the movie comes down to. The two-headed shark is going underneath the small island, atoll, whatever you want to call it, and it's causing it to sink. And when it's not doing that, it's attacking some of the students, wherever it can get it at. And the more the island, atoll, whatever you want to call it, sinks, the better chances the two-headed shark can get to the students, in which it does at every turn. It leaps over just pretty much anything. Leaps over this one spot where a girl goes to run off to try and think maybe she's safe, and leaps out of the water and gets her, which there couldn't have been that much water for the shark to swim around in. But then again, it's been said that sharks can swim in somewhat shallow water. I don't know how true that is, but yeah. So the shark pretty much wipes out all the students. In fact, most of them you can't even remember their names because there's like 20 or 30 people in this movie and they just eat everybody. So it's going to be one of the biggest body counts in horror movie history. So it's down to Kate and Paul to try and destroy the shark, in which, you guessed it, the dang thing blows up. Kate winds up trying to stab the shark, who one of its heads winds up getting blown off. The other one, she tries desperately to try and stab it, but it winds up eating a boat motor and blows up. Helicopter comes along, picks up Kate and Paul, and that's where our movie ends until the sequel, Three-Headed Shark Attack. So why did this movie suck? Honestly, I kind of liked it. It was silly, it was goofy, and it was kind of stupid, but it was fun at the same time. But honestly, I think there were just way too many people to try to get to know. Brooke Hogan, again, did not give off an Academy Award-winning performance in this one. It was like at first she was just kind of bored, and then by the end of the movie she was starting to try to emote a little bit. So that's my only problem with the movie, is that there are certain parts where you just kind of sit there and go, can a shark really attack you in shallow water? A lot of the shark effects for it were actually really, really cool. Originally they were going to try and make it to where the sharks' heads were on top of each other, but then they said no, that just wouldn't work, so they put them side by side, and I thought, well, that's a better idea. Again, the shark attack, the shark itself, the effects for it, as in like underwater and everything like that and trying to attack people, it looked pretty good but not great. But all in all, again, Brooke Hogan she kind of ruined this movie. She's surrounded by people who acted better than she did, and I don't know if it was them trying to upstage her or not, but let's face it, she really didn't make this movie all that great. But it is a fun movie to watch if you're looking for something kind of goofy, silly, not to be taken really, really seriously. I mean, the movie starts off really, really good, as you can see right there. Some water skiers, they get swallowed whole by the sharks, and then the sharks just go and just cause total damage. I like the movie in some ways, but again, Brooke Hogan, she kind of ruined it, with her somewhat acting performance. So there you guys go. Two-Headed Shark Attack stars Carmen Electra, Brooke Hogan, and Charlie O'Connell. A fun movie if you're looking for something that's got some pretty good gore to it, and it's just something that that just boggles the mind how incredibly bad but good it is as well. And it's from the Asylum, so fair warning on that one. All right, gang. Well, I want to thank you and your horror movies for sending in his request. And please do go check out his channel, check out his videos, and subscribe to him if you like. And if you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. If you have a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, or fantasy horror movie that no matter how many heads it had, it was still pretty bad, send it my way, and I will get on it ASAP. And tomorrow we'll wrap up Shark Schlock Week, one extra day of it, but it should be worth it. So thanks for hanging in with me all this week. Thanks for watching, you guys, and until tomorrow, well, whatever you do, don't eat anything before you go into the water. Not because of cramps, but you might run into something like that. And as always, stay strong and rock on.